Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Pag-usapan natin ngayon yung nangyaring disgrasya sa NAIA kung saan may namatay tayong kababayan kasama ang isang bata plus mga OFW. Nakakalungkot po. Kaya lang, ang mas nakakalungkot ay itong ating Yusek Claire Castro na napakabilis ang kanyang pagsasalita na tila baga ay sinisisi na naman niya sa administrasyong Duterte nang dahil lang yung mga bollard na yun nagawa ng nakarang administrasyon. Ito may post si Kipi Chu, si Crisette Laureta Chu. I saw this comment of Claire Castro blaming the past administration of Rodrigo Duterte and Arturo Tugadi because the bollard was installed in their time. Okay. So, basahin muna natin yung statement ni Auntie Claire. Sabi niya, nakakalungkot po. May mga nasawi dahil sa di umano'y depektibo na bollards na na-install po sa NAIA Terminal 1. Ito po ay na-install sa panahon po ng dating administrasyon at sa panahon po ni dating Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugadi. Diba? Ang bilis niya. Kininik niya kaagad nung nakarang administrasyon. Diyan naman siya talaga magaling. So, palakpakan po natin. She's just doing her job to discredit the past administration. Okay, so ito. Nag-research si Crisette Laureta Chu. Sinulat niya dito. Ngayon ko lang din nalaman tungkol sa bollard na yan. Okay. Ito, dagdag ni Crisette. Ramon ang promise and I hold him to it a fair and honest investigation. Because I don't trust the current government would come out with the real result if it would point to them. Okay, so maganda. Third party o neutral party itong Ramon ang mag-investigate dahil sila na in charge sa airport, yung San Miguel. I asked someone in construction about bollards kasi bowlers lang ang alam ko. Nag-google din ako para i-double check. And this is what I was told. Bollards are not set it and forget it structures. They need to be properly maintained. Ganyan pala yan. So, nailagay ata ito, 2019. So, 6 years na. Dapat yung maintenance. 3 taon na itong administrasyong ito. Anong ginawa nilang maintenance? So, babalik sa kanila ang blame. The admin that Claire Castro serves is 3 years old. A bollard's maintenance is like this. Tingnan nyo, ganito pala ang maintenance ng bollard. Monthly. Kailangan niya ng monthly maintenance. Clean bollards, especially if near roads as debris exposure weakens it. Test every month for lacking. Visual inspection for rust and damage. And then every 3 months, check for corrosion. If retractable type, lubricate. Alignment and stability check. Yearly. So monthly, every 3 months, and yearly pala ang maintenance ng bollards. In short, 3 times na dapat nagawa ito ng BBN admin. Repaint and recoat for steel bollard to avoid rusting. Structural assessment. Check foundation settling. Internal structure damage weakens bollards. Kaya dapat pala every month, every 3 months, and every year may check. And to be fair, dapat sumagot ang past admin. Correct. Since kinidnap na si Duterte at di niya to masasagot, Arturo Tugadi should be interviewed. Asked him if the bollard they put there was just decorative, how much they paid for it, and if it's impact resistant. Kasi baka decorative lang nilagay nila doon, so they account for it. So, dapat nga maimbestigahan yung si Arthur Tugadi. And may nakipagpustahan dito. Yung nakakakilala kay Arthur Tugadi na is 100% sure hindi nagpabaya si Secretary Arthur Tugadi. Sige, imbestigahan ninyo. Okay, what bothers me is that si Claire Castro turo agad. Wala muna research. Pero yung flood control projects, kunwari wala siyang issue. Mas maraming namatay doon. Oo nga. Oh. Ano nangyari? Pinagmalikin ninyo. 5,500 flood control projects natapos na natin. Marami pang ibang ginagawa. After 2 days, nabahan ng Metro Manila, maraming namatay. Oh, sinong may kasalanan? Flood control projects na pinagmalaki ng administration. Oh, tahimik si Jose Claire Castro. Dito, 2 lang namatay. Ang bilis niya ituro ang Duterte administration. Ito. She easily, readily points fingers without investigation, and nakikita mo that even when people have died, she's not interested in finding out the entire truth that would serve the country. She's only interested in, once again, as her job, making sure Rodrigo Duterte is blamed for anything. Perfect spokesperson for this admin. Okay, so ganyan na po ang kalakaran ngayon. Siraan mo ng siraan ang nakarang administrasyon. Kagaya nangyayari yung bridge sa anong lugar na yan, sa Isabela na, yung biglang nag-collapse. Sabi kagad ng presidente, structural design defect daw. Di nagsalita yung structural design engineer na hindi. Ginawa nila yung tama without forensic anong tawag doon. Hindi pa natapos yung expert investigation, nagsalita ng Pangulo. So kung ano yung ulo, siya din ang ano. So ganyan sila, ang bilis nilang mag-point out na wala pang final investigation. Sige, imbestigahan natin yan para hindi na yan maulit. Sakit po yung nangyari, mamatayan ka na lang. Yung bata parang ihatid lang atang ama. So yan po, ang lesson learned dyan po is ang buhay natin, wala tayong control. Anytime, kunin po ng Diyos. Kaya dapat maging ready tayo anytime sa ating death. So, ano yung death? Sabi ng military bishop na nagturo sa amin, death, D-E-A-T-H, departing eternally, abandoning all to heaven or hell. Temporary lang buhay natin dito, mayroon tayong soul and spirit, pupunta either langit o impyerno. Paano tayo mapunta ng langit? Yun na po yung gospel o yung magandang balita ng Panginoong Hesus. ABC lang. A, admit that you are a sinner. B, believe that Jesus Christ died and rose again to pay the penalty of your sins. Then C, commit or surrender your lives to the Lordship of Jesus Christ. That's the only way para mapunta tayo sa langit after our death.